Okay, so we'll go over the back of the power supply and all these connections here. First, we'll go over the power supply. So this is the power supply that I just removed. This is the top of the power supply and the bottom where the fan is. There are, I say, basically four cables here. So this is the 24-pin cable. It connects right here on the motherboard, and it gets routed to these two top ports on the back of the power supply. The top two connectors on the top left of the power supply unit. This 8-pin connector here connects to, it splits off into the PCIe 8 pins for the graphics card. This other 8-pin that goes on the top right of the back of the power supply goes to the top of the motherboard. It's a 8-pin on this side, and that goes right here. So those two power connectors supply the motherboard with power. That this other cable here gives for the graphics card, and then this last one, there are 3 6-pin ports here. You could plug it into any of the 3. I just chose to put the 6-pin connector there, but this connects to these little thin connectors that are designed for they're designed to connect to the back of these SSDs. So you take any one of these connectors and you just insert into your solid state drive. This is another format. You won't have to worry about this one because I won't include it. Oh yeah, it's the same format. Yeah, it's the same kind of connector. You will get this cable. You will not get this, just because I don't. This is like a fan controller unit. It's like these are just regular. These 3 connectors up here. These go directly to the fans. These are regular fan connections. So, I'm not sure if you'll get this, but. Like I don't need it. I'm just wondering if I should include it with these fans, just because like it's an extra component and you might not need it. All you really need are the fans, and you can get these fans anywhere. I guess I'll include it. But anyway, the 3 fans plug in here to these fan ports, or these 875 or whatever. There's a power, so this is power, and it connects to that long 6-pin PCIe connector. This is for like some LED strip or some stuff. Oh, I see. Okay, so these fans are LED fans, and that weird 3-pin thing that connects, I think over here. So that connector is for the LEDs. So if you look at on the motherboard's manual, you see that like this pin socket is for like LEDs. So that's where you'd plug this thing. So that's for the LEDs. That's for power. 3 fans. That's what that is. So this is for the LED module, and also for the SSD power line for the SSD. And these cables you will not see. I think I miscounted earlier. There were only 5 cables. So there's this one, there are 3 here. That makes 4, and then there's this USB cable. So this USB cable, USB 3, is for that blue port there. I think this is like the audio. And these are like various panel LEDs, like the LED for the power button and all that stuff. That's in this like tangle of. Let's see if I can get that. That's these guys. It'll be a little bit different, but when you buy a new PC case, you'll see a similar bundle wrap, and I guess you'll want to look for a PC case with like a traditional USB 3 slot USB port, so that you get one of these things that you can connect to that port on the back of the motherboard. This audio connector, it's pretty standard. You'll see that in every PC case. These groupings of LED connectors, these are also standard. You might be missing one or two. It really depends on the PC case. So this will go with you. These 3 fans will go with you. These 4 cables will go with you. And the PSU will go with you. Motherboard here. We had already talked about connections. I will include, so you'll get a box for the fan, the heatsink, and the bracket for the heatsink. So this will all go in a box. The graphics card will be in its own box. The SSD, the external SSD will be somewhere. You get these screws and the motherboard, and that's everything. So all you need is the PC case, and I will include the power cable for this PSU as well. So do I have that somewhere? Yeah, I have it over here. So that's this guy, standard run-of-the-mill. And also I'll include these 2 antennas for the back of the motherboard. This is for, I think, Bluetooth. So it has the motherboard has a built-in Bluetooth module. That's the Bluetooth module right here. So you want to be careful with these connections here. These can be pulled out, but you could just insert them and press them back in. You shouldn't need to. That's where they are